Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky. So we've been having so much fun. I'm 4 hours into the game. And honestly, the main surprise thing I found is that I have not yet done any bit of combat. I've pretty much just ran around the world exploring and doing quests and things. It's lots of fun. I think we will try to, we'll continue the questing, but I think we're going to try to perhaps break into some of those places. Maybe fight some sentinels. Might be fun. And we do have that bolt caster upgrade on our gun that we haven't messed with at all yet. I probably should try to get that, installed. We haven't done any ship combat either. We've been mostly we did some mining. I just fell through the world. Okay. That was interesting. Here, can we get our ship out of the house? Let's just try to lift off and come back somewhere nearby. There. What? What happened? What the hell? Okay, apparently we decided to land through the thing. Do I have... And now I have not enough fuel to launch again? That's fine. Technology recharge. Just a little bit strange. And didn't I have a cell? Yeah, no, I didn't. That away. Actually, I forgot. I wanted to try to upgrade those things. So let's take out those. It's like this living slime. Junk. Gold nuggets we just want to sell. Alright. I don't know why it brought me all the way down here, but that's fine. Can I loot this again? I guess so. There's probably like some sort of time frame that they're good for. Hello, sir. I've already talked to you, so yeah, you won't let me talk to you again. That is not my starter home. That's completely different. My base is up there. Alright, so let's see what happens when we try to refine these things. So jelly becomes slime, or fluids become slime. Go ahead, do it. We'll look at the thing in a moment. This is still fueled for a long time. Is that... Did it go down over time in real time? Because I haven't been playing it. It was 48 at one point. I think this is real time. Well, it only needs, condensed carbon, so it's... But I think that's a real-time indicator. Alright. Now what if we try to refine that? It would turn into mold. Okay. So we have our quest right now. We are trying to explore this... Well, apparently it wants me to explore this planet. Maybe this is always on. Explore local planet. And it tells me how many I've gotten. Because I've never actually... We were in another system and it was telling me to explore that one. Maybe I don't need to do that. Let's do this one instead. Interact with your base computer to search the archives. Automated archive recovery in progress. New data available. Found additional buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded something. Copying data to... Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. So, just more things I can get. Storage container restored. A spacious additional storage for inventory items. That sounds very useful. Next fragment. So what does it need? Magnetized ferrite. I think we have some of that in our ship. Can I access that from here?
Thermal protection falling.
Is this close enough? No? Is this close enough? Yes. Alright. So I want a storage container. Oh, it's big. I probably want to have it outside. What about a flora containment? Just need some carbon. Let's try getting one of those too.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Oh, this needs power? Can I... Can I make it power through the wall? I don't want to do that. I just want the little icon to go away. There. Okay. So I want electrical wiring. From to this thing. Looks like it. Looks like it goes right through the wall. Alright. It's got quite a few slots, too. How's this doing? So we have more living slime here. Just keep on making it. Do you need more stuff?
Technology recharge.
Interact with the base computer to learn more. Input recovery passkey to proceed. Atlas? No. Atlas? Traveler. New data available. What you got for me? My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. Controls react to my touch. I can only assume it belongs to me. No memory of it. No sense of it before. That's me. That's what I was saying. New technology plans. Solar panel. Okay. And batteries, apparently. Construct a solar panel. So it needs gold. And that you get that in space.
Thermal protection.
Next time we run around space, maybe we'll get some gold and we'll come back and do this. Anything else I want to refine? I can just get rid of that. One ferrite. All this junk. Let's wait for that to go a little bit. We'll just scan some things in the meantime. Make some money.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Anything else I haven't gotten? It doesn't let me. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of runaway mold. Can I refine that yet further into nanite clusters? Okay. So yeah, I see. It seems like we do want to eventually... We shouldn't be throwing away our junk or our random slime because we can turn it into nanites. For now, what about all this junk? So that turns into ferrite, which is not a bad thing. Go ahead and do it, and when we'll... Alright, let me make sure it's got some stuff.
Technology recharge.
We'll refine this later. Alright. So, let's switch back to our main primary mission. So we were contacted by somebody, and we said who we are. They complained and said, "Why did you abandon us?" And then we have a place for us to go and talk to them. So we're gonna go find them. Alright. So, your coordinates are on this blighted planet, which is not very fun, but over there somewhere. Okay. There. There's a ship right there. .63 toxicity. It's an ugly green planet. Okay, fine. We'll deal with this first. Ooh.
Units received. Units received.
What are you?
Units received.
Does not fear death.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Alright. It's all squishy. Ew. I need sodium and chromatic metal, a small amount of each. Let's get that first.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, there's like lots of stuff around, but well, I might as well get this. It's so close. An ammonia deposit, copper deposit for 500 away. Okay, that ammonia, not the ammonia deposit. I want the copper deposit. And you know what? I think I am gonna make a second portable thing. That way we can leave our, we can leave one at home. Because I keep on thinking, do I want to leave it in place or do I want to actually? Let's see if we can make it out of ammonia. Also, probably not.
Toxic protection falling.
What are these? Navigation data? A lot of navigation data. Oh, that's cool. And we got an exosuit upgrade chart. Just a moment. Let me just get the sodium first. Oh, that weird creature. What are those? Some sort of... Oh. Did you hit me? Yeah, I think you actually did hit me. It just made my screen move strangely. Peas. Alright, so... So we found this exosuit upgrade chart. Let's do that after we do this. Ammonia. And some jade peas. I wanted to... I want to craft one of those portable thingies. It needs a metal plating. These actually have chromatic metal in them, so we just get very small quantities now.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, make a metal plating. And then a portable refinery. Right there.
Technology recharge.
And let's see if we can refine this ammonia. It would refine into dust. Okay. Which is not what I wanted. Can I refine this? No. I know it wants me to do that, but I'm not doing that right now. How much chromatic metal did we need? It wasn't very much, was it? Here, let me grab that so we don't... Look at that. Oh, that was strange. The camera got reflected up. But there's floating islands in the sky. That's weird. There it is.
Technology repaired.
Yeah, we only needed 5, so we're good. There are no signs of life. This is only the static of a broken communicator. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is that a planned upgrade for my mining beam. An advanced mining beam. Replaces the standard mining beam upgrades with high-grade living glass, allowing the beam to be effective against large and or rare deposits. Cool. So craft carbon nanotubes, craft a hermetic seal, and I have to purchase the wiring loom. Okay.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. So I think we're done with this little area right here, right? So it wanted me to use this thing. I'll use it now. Exosuit upgrade. Arrive in 5 hours. I think we have to fly that way. Oh, this ship is actually... Do I want this ship? I mean, it's all broken. But look at it. Mine's only worth... It's a hauler, though. We're the same class. But maybe I can steal stuff from it? Wait a minute. Can I... I can claim it and have 2? Maybe? Like, it doesn't say I have to trade. It just says claim. But it's a very bad ship compared to our ship at the moment, so we should go back to our ship. Well, now it's pointing me at that one. Let's see if I can just get my old ship back. Or if it disappeared or something. Okay, so primary shit changed. But apparently I still have both of them. So I'll take that. Incoming message. Artemis entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? You have their signal, but you're not Artemis? Tell the truth. Your signal is familiar, Tanada. We've been in contact before. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home? What? There's nothing happening. Well, I'm just gonna keep on doing what I was supposed to be doing, and then we'll... That's a space station. Okay. What's all that green stuff? What's exciting? Oh my. We almost fell right into the underground. New entry vehicles? Why are you telling me about vehicles? Because I switched ships, perhaps. Okay, to do this, I need some sodium, some carbon nanotubes, and an antimatter housing.
Toxic protection falling.
So antimatter housing and carbon nanotubes.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Alright. Purchase an upgrade slot. I guess I get one just for free. Or a inventory slot. Okay, so they want me to follow the anomalous signal, but I want to check out those green things first. Is it just a whole bunch of more peas? Hello. You're quite huge. Are you friendly? Does not fear death. Eats eggs. But those were the green things I saw down there. Alena Wow the Determined survived 20 sols on an extreme world. Another quite big dude. Need a hazmat gauntlet to open this. I don't have one of those. Alright, we did get an advanced mining laser thing. We need to do that. I forgot. Maybe that should be a priority. Advanced mining laser.
Technology
But we can't
installed.
do it because we don't have the wiring looms. We need to go and get some from space. Whoa! Whoa! Hello? Did that disappear? We didn't like warp to this. It appeared in front of us. Wow. Look how detailed this is. That's damn impressive. I'm assuming that this is the other quest. The space anomaly. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Hello? Hello, light traveler. Here you are safe and so very welcome. This place was designed to receive you. Polo and Nada are best equipped to describe this place between places. They are here, not far, just at the top of the stairs. But I mean it when I say you're a perfect fit here. It's not a home, for most, but a niche in the stars where you will always be welcome. The terminal rejects my input. Whatever its purpose, I am not yet authorized to use it. I should speak with the inhabitants. Okay. Hello. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Korvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Korvax. Nada watches time come and go. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. Why we're alone, now I'm divergent. The convergence does not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo, friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. The Korvax watches me. There's a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. A traveler entity. Perhaps they're known to you? I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There's something familiar about them. Polo, friend, found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. This station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps a call to Artemis? Beyond what's outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Speak with Polo. Hello. Friends everywhere, if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis, friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible. But all things are possible, such is the universe. We'll find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You'll be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. The space anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use this to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, or upgrade your equipment. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. But there's a bunch of people here. Alright, so research stations. Oh. Okay, so this is what I should be spending nanites on all this time. We unlocked the ability to upgrade things. I wanted a hazmat gauntlet. Because we couldn't do anything with. Yeah. So this is learning technology pieces. A personal refiner? Allows the user to load a small spacecraft with goods. That's nifty. Guarded from extreme heat damage. And these are from various other things. Okay. This needs stuff I don't have access to yet. Increases jetpacks and adrenal pump? What's that? Equips the jet suit with advanced jump capabilities. Ah. Simple translator. Records and parses nearby conversations. Oh, I want this. If this is gonna teach me how to learn the languages faster.
Item received.
And then we can upgrade it again.
Item received.
I'm betting that third upgrade is probably too expensive for me. So let's not bother to get that at the moment. What else can we get? Multi-tool research. I already have that one. Right. Increases scan frequency and radius. Let's get that.
Item received.
Okay. Learn new product recipes. So this would let me make my own multiprocessors. That seems useful. Add this passes from just copper and a microprocessor. Allows you used to fuel the drive that powers the submarine. Interesting. So this is ammunition for the plasma launcher. This is the quantum computer. Okay. So I think we'll get that.
Item received. Item received.
Are there other... Oh yeah, there's entire... Okay. I wonder if in the other ones I should have been looking around more. There's only 2 types of things. But I want those wiring things. I don't seem to be able to make that. Or is that this? I'll buy it.
Item received.
I don't think that is that though. Just a moment. Be right back. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So what about you? Exocraft research. There's even more stuff. I want to go back to that first guy and see if there were other menus we could have used. I just didn't notice. No, there's not other menus. Okay. What about Starship stuff? Should we just take a look at it? Teleport receiver. That wiring loom is what I want. So I can... Okay, so this would let me send stuff back to my ship from a longer distance. That sounds useful. Let's get that.
Item received.
I don't want to spend all our nanites on just these things. Let's keep looking around. It wants me to talk to that dude. I'll get to them eventually. Egg sequencer. Insert viable egg and catalyst substances. Well, I don't have any eggs. Present. Here, have some peas. And he gave me some nanites. Want some pulpy roots? Okay. So he's a chef of some sort. Progress for progress. Or wealth. Transmit milestone data? You've seen much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please, take this. So, I just gained a bunch of nanites from my milestone progress. You want Gravitino balls, and I can buy something from... And you have like random installables. Okay. I'm just figuring out the systems. I'm sure these were like introduced over time. Like this was like a year's upgrade. And we're just getting them all at once. Because... Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of the universe. How I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Data on planets, sure. You have no idea what this means to me. Please, take these nanites. The space anomaly is a hub for... Okay, learn new technology blueprints. I just did that. Maybe I should have done that in the other direction. Another day. We may share more memories. Hello. Who are you guys? You're just staying here for a little while. Polo and Nada are very kind to all their friends. If it weren't for Hesperus, I'd probably still be out there drifting from world to world. Entire galaxies to discover and no one to share it with. Okay. Alright, let's just follow the marker and do things in the order they want me to. Hello? We can grab this trade rocket, sure. Browse a huge array of base parts. Where? Oh, here. Ooh, a galactic trade terminal. I'm gonna buy that if I can. Do I have 10? I have 14. This sounds useful also. A signal booster? Oh, this sounds cool. So this is going to give me like free oxygen all the time. I already have a save point, don't I? So these would be the other refinery things. Well, I don't have enough data for them. There is so much here. Biofuel refinery reactor. That's what we got. We just got the solar panels, but we can't make it because we don't have gold. There's a lot of here. There's like quite impressive how much systems there are in this. Like you could spend a lot of time building a nice little base, I think. Quite a lot of time. Now what? Speak to Nada about Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds there are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis, explore with others, travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveler. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. The Crimson Lyre? Crimson Lyre Atlas. False entity. Korvax worship, but Nada knows better. Nada knows where it dwells. Nada chooses to disregard it. If Traveler entity wishes to seek it, Nada will help. Nada wishes you to be safe. What about Artemis? Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help. Complete Nexus missions. Earning nanites. Let's look at this. Nanite clusters are a valuable material used for purchasing equipment upgrades. They're earned from a variety of sources. Many outposts and relics offer a chance to earn nanites. Nanites are earned for each discovery. Traveler iterations Ares and Helios. They seek new items each day. Specific missions are frequently nanites. Okay. Fleet expeditions from my capital ship often return with large quantities of nanites. From my capital ship. You are very noisy, sir. This thing right here, you need to stop. It does, okay. What is the milestone? Hello? It didn't tell me what the milestone was. The Walker. Okay. Hello? Have you stood before a portal? Felt it leach the life from your skin? Felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? If I stood before the portal at Solith Prime but did not cross the threshold, or I stood, I reached out, only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment I woke aboard the anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. Interstellar Terminus? I don't think I want to do that. It seems like a bad idea. A strange perfume surrounds this being. It's pleasant, if a little stale. They look startled when I address them. Here, you can have some units, sure. Okay, bye. Multi-tool decommissioning. Ah. No. So this is the junk salesman? I'm not a Gek, I'm just another traveler passing through. Why are you here? You don't look like a Gek. They have beaks. Have you ever crossed paths with sentinels who patrol most of the worlds? I have. Then you know what it's like to be hunted by them. Suffice to say, Sentinels and I had a conflict of interest, and now it's in my interest to lay low. Okay. Am I now registered with this? Ah, okay. Complete missions with other travelers to assist. Construct an underwater outpost? No. Hunt dangerous pirates. Collect larval cores. Hack. There's hacking in this game? Let's not do this yet. We've got stuff to do.
Technology recharge.
So, I just got this superior translator. But it needs wiring looms and quantum computers. We can make quantum computers, but they need lots of things, like antimatter. Antimatter we can make, okay. Then a quantum computer. We don't have enough metal, though. Is there a trade hub thing around here? Quicksilver synthesis. Where do I earn Quicksilver? A new Quicksilver mission is available at the Nexus every day. And there are weekend events. That's the egg thing again. Nah. Okay. I think I just want to get out of here and continue doing our thing. Oh, there's people over here? No, that's not people. I was looking for a trade hub, but I didn't find one. We'll have to just go to the station nearby. Incoming message. Where? Is there anyone out there? It's outside. Something's wrong with... What's wrong? There's a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light, I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? We found a ship. I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID in the distress beacon. I begin to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... 16? Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of... The sound cuts out, but their face lingers on silent before it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they're clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. They want me to locate a long-distance transmitter, but I want to go to the space station. This area is not as exciting as that place we were just at, the Nexus place. But it should suffice for our needs. I've talked to all you people before, right? Yeah. Alright, this is what I need. I need these wiring looms. They cost a fortune! They're really expensive. I mean, we got money, but okay, let's figure out exactly how many we need. So this teleport receiver would be helpful. That's 3.
Technology installed.
Oh, I can make creature pellets. I didn't know I could do that. I don't think I was able to before. Maybe I was, I just didn't see it. Okay, I want this. So that's 2 more, so that's 5 total wiring looms.
Technology installed.
I want this.
Technology installed.
I don't really need this. But I can get it.
Technology installed.
So that's 2 more. So we're at 7. Our multi-tool needs 2 more. So we're at 9. Okay, so 9.
Product received.
And we'll fill in the rest of the stuff with our own. We can craft everything else. Okay. Can I give Gek things to people? Not here. Why are y'all walking around like this? Here, let's go home. I don't like that it puts my ship in my house. Because then I can't get out without getting into my ship. Maybe if we clear some more room around the house. So let's, well, first of all, get rid of this. Alright, and let's level, or flatten.
Ground protection falling.
I guess we should get rid of the roof. Nope.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Hopefully that's going to give my ship enough room to spawn somewhere that's not inside my house. Okay.
Temperature level.
So we've got like a bunch of things we need to do. First of all, we wanted to craft... We did that. We want to craft this. So this needs chromatic metal. There is some in my starship, but not enough. We need to go and get some more copper, I think.
Technology recharge.
Alright. There's sodium. Sodium. Dioxide. Copper.
Ground protection falling.
We've spent a silly amount of time just in this one little area of this one planet. But there's, you know, lots of stuff here. And most of the things, it doesn't really need us to go anywhere else. We just need, you know, iron. Sodium. That depletes really fast.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I think I should have brought more wiring things. Like I don't think I brought enough. I didn't bring enough for the solar panel that I hadn't placed yet. Oh well. We've had this thing, it's been telling me to go this way for quite a while. This distress beacon. Why don't we go and do that? Like, that was from like a thing we found hours and hours ago. We'll get this this cooking.
Technology recharge.
All this copper. And make some more chromatic metals for me, please. All right. Or do I want to maybe take some stuff out? It's like this. I don't need to carry this stuff around. I need this, the launch stuff, and tritium. So this is what you're using to get around. These are just random resources. What do I use batteries for? Don't know. So all of this can just go away. There. That should give us a lot of room to get stuff.
Technology recharge.
All right. So that's where we're going. It looks like it's over the curve of the planet, so we should probably go up first. There we go. There's another ship on fire. I clamber into the cargo ship and find its black box. As soon as I touch it, a holographic image of a panicked reptilian trader appears. Perhaps it's a message for their superior. Perhaps a loved one. It's impossible to tell as the playback is hauntingly silent. In its final moments, the trader seems to point at some freshly installed ship tech before dropping to its knees in despair. I discover the poorly installed tech that caused the crash. I scan its blueprint and can now construct it myself. Long-range sensor scanner.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Can I have your ship? So if we, it seems like whenever we want to take a ship, we'd have to repair it, and it seems like this is just ridiculously expensive. But maybe I can salvage stuff? Like, this is another one of those hauler. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with this. The reward for coming here, I think, was the technology we just got. Look at that over there. That's something. We'll just call our ship over when we get there. No need to take a short hop. I'm getting so distracted. Mining beam module upgrade. There's another big thing over there, too. This area's got a lot going on around it.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, it wants me to do activate the long distance transmitter. A powerful transmitter is required. Let me just take a look at my log right now, because it feels like we got a lot going on at once. Okay. So, we have Alone Amidst the Stars. It's looking for Artemis. We have the Atlas Path, which Nada and Polo will tell me to do. The Space Anomaly, continue the search for Artemis. This is the local planet. Universal Community Research Project, gather data for the Space Anomaly. This seems like kind of like an endgame sort of thing, perhaps. So we can just summon the anomaly from the quick menu, and we have to sign up for missions. This wants me to construct a solar panel, and you want me to install this scanner. This will allow you to access detailed economic data about a system without having to visit. I don't really want to right now. Yeah, unpin that. What I want to do right now is build my things. So let's pin my own things. I could swear I put the wiring looms into that already. Did it not? Does it not persist? It does. Okay. But we're not even doing that right now. Right now we're wandering around for funsies. What's this thing? Call Starship. Needs navigation data. Interesting ladder.
Thermal protection falling.
Holographic comms tower. Why do I want to do this?
Technology recharge.
Holo terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication. The extra power should allow me to reestablish the communication to Artemis. Oh, okay. I try to locate Artemis's frequency. We're like in a different system even. Hello. Who's there? You, it's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream? I am real. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Who are you? The stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? What do you mean? They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision. A red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxies. I see the stranger's first breath, yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness, I hear it said. Anomaly detected. Designation Traveler. What I showed you just now, it's haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the travelers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? Here you go. I upload my suit's records including the strange transmission I received. Much of my equipment is damaged. I'm alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal was reaching me. But that ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there's hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. Build signal boosters across this system, and then we should be able to triangulate. Okay. So let's go check that place out over there. I need to get better traversal mechanics, you know? I'm sure there's those exocrafts. Some salvage data. Oof. I'm suddenly in a cold sweat. Hmm. Oof. I feel terrible. I don't know what. I suddenly just had this really weird moment. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm being awfully quiet. I suddenly have this really disquieting feeling. Ground
protection falling.
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Let me get to a save point or something.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And we'll talk to these people next time. Is there a save beacon or something? I don't know. I'll deal with this later, but my apologies. I think I'm going to stop short right now. So thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.